Action.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to present of the important topic in English grammar, namely past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used to describe an action that had already happened before another action took place in the past. In simple words, this tense helps us show the order of two past events. One event happened first and the other happened later. Before discussing the examples, let's look at the formula of the past perfect tense. The formula is subject, head, verb 3, object of or complement. For example, I had finished my homework before I went to bed. In this sentence, the action finished my homework happened first. After that, I went to bed. Therefore, the first action used the past perfect tense, while the second action used the simple past tense. The word had is used for all subject, such as I, you, we, they, he, she, and it. This makes the past perfect tense easier to learn because the auxiliary verb never change. Now let's discuss the function of the past perfect tense. The main function of this tense is to explain an action was complete before another action in the past. It is very usually when we tell stories, describe experience of explain occurrence of event. For example, when I arrived at the station, the train had already left. In this sentence, the train left first. Then I arrived at the station because the train left before my arrival. We use the past perfect tense for the first action. Another explain, she had studied English before the move to London. This means the studied English first and after that she moved to London. There are several time expression that are commonly used with the past perfect tense. The first is before. For example, I had eaten breakfast before I went to school. The second is by the time. For example, by the time we arrived home, Joe had cleaned the whole bedroom. This sentence means Joe finished cleaning before we arrived home. The third expression is by. For example, by 7 o'clock, they had finished the meeting. The means the meeting was complete before 7 o'clock. Another expression is by the end of. For example, by the end of the year, she had saved enough money to buy a laptop. The means she completed the process of saving money before the year ended. Now let's talk about the use of after. In English, we often use two patterns, after and past perfect simple past. For example, after I had finished my homework, I watching television. Or simple past. After past perfect. For example, I watched television after I had finished my homework. Both sense have the same meaning. The homework was finished first and then I watched television. Let's look at a few more examples from daily life. My father had gone to work before I woke up, and the studying student had entered the classroom before the teacher arrived. For example, I finished my homework. However, past perfect tell us then an action happened before another action in the past. In the past. For example, I had finished my homework before my friend come to my house. Therefore, the past perfect tense gives us more information about the sequence of events. To summarize today's presentation, past perfect tense is used to describe an action that was complete before another action in the past. The formula is subject and head and verb 3, subject complement. Common time expression include before, by the time, by the end of, and after. This tense is very important because it helps us explain the order of events clearly and accurately. I hope this presentation helped you understand the past perfect tense better. Thank you very much for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.